The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to sew the ears and then sew the ears, the two pieces of the ear parts together, and then apply the ears to the front of the face. Okay, so I finished sewing all the way around, and I was extra careful around this little curve part and made sure that my stitches were small, remained small. And now I'm done. So the piece looks like this when it's on the wrong side. Okay, and on the right side it looks like this. So when I push the piece out, this little seam right here that runs underneath the chin to the neck part is perfectly in the middle. It like meets up with the middle of the middle head part right here. Just meets up perfectly with this center right here. So this is the face of the bear. So you want to sew this as perfectly as possible. If it seems a little bit wrinkly, that's okay. You could just kind of pull on it and straighten it out if it looks like the fabric's a little puckered. Also, when you stuff the bear, it's going to look fine. So this is basically the face of the bear, and at this point we can put on the facial features of the bear. I'm going to take the marker and I'm going to look at these this seam right here, from here to right here, the tip of the nose. Somewhere in the middle of that measurement, that length, I'm going to put a little dot, a black dot. That's where the eye is going to go. You don't want the eyes to be too far up on the head toward the very top of the head, or the bear's not going to look attractive. He's going to kind of look like a weasel, so you don't want that look. So I'm going to line up my scissors, or you can use a ruler, and make sure that the other line, the other little dot that I draw, is right across. And I'm not drawing right on the seam, because I'm going to take the tip of my scissors and I'm going to nip a little hole right there and insert my plastic eyes in. Right here above this seam line, right here where it meets the top of this head center, I'm going to, right above the stitch seam, not on the seam, but above it, because I don't want to cut the threads on a seam, I'm going to draw another little dot right there. So I'm going to show you that. Okay, so I have two little black marks here. That's where the eyes are going to go, and this is where the nose is going to go right there. So those little black dots. So I'm going to take my pair of scissors and just using the tip, do not cut the seam open where the stitches are. Just cut just a little nip right here on the side. So you can actually fold into a little point, and then just cut the tip of that little point off with the scissors. Yeah. But if you make the hole too big, then the little eye might fall through, so you don't want to end up cutting a huge hole there. And hopefully the eye will be right across from the other eye. If it's not, that's not a big deal. This is your first bear. The eyes are maybe a little wonky for the first bear, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. You'll do better next time. Okay. And then fold, and then fold again, and then just until you make a little cone, and then cut the tip of the little cone off, and you have made little holes. And we are going to insert the eyes. And when it comes to eyes, there's like lots of different choices. This big blue eye is kind of big and it has an iris that's blue and a pupil that's really big and black. And it gives this bear a very, very like surprised, bug-eyed look, and I don't like that, so I'm not going to use that. I have another one that has an iris which is kind of brown, and that's kind of cute, but it still has that big, bug-eyed look. So I don't think I'm going to use the ones that have colors. I'm going to stick to solid black, the little shiny beady black eyes. But these are a little bit bigger than the ones that I bought last time. And all the eyes that I've purchased are made by Doris. Doris is a craft company, and all these animal noses and plastic eyes have a back like an earring. So there's like these little white discs. And here's a 21 millimeter nose I'm using for this, the smaller Simplicity bear. This pattern is Simplicity Teddy Bear 5461. So if you ever wanted to buy the original pattern, you could go to Joann's Fabrics and purchase that in the Simplicity pattern section. They have drawers and drawers of patterns. So you would look for the number code 5461. So I'm going to get the little beady black eyes, and I think they're really, really cute. So you're inserting the eyes from the front, like an earring with a post going through your ear, and the nose also. Do not put the backs on until you put it through the fabric, because if you just temporarily put the backs on, you push the backs on to just make sure you don't lose the back, and you push it on, that's it. You won't be able to take them off. It's like a one-shot kind of deal. So this is what the eyes look like when you put the posts through the back, like that, these little posts. In the front, they look all shiny and black like this. Little shiny black eyes. And then you put the backing on. These posts are rather thick. You push the backing on until you hear it click and go all the way down. So let's do that to this eye too. Stick the nose in like this. You push it all the way. Okay, you're going to hear it snap. And you don't want the nose to be like loose or sticking out, so you want to push that on there pretty hard. And you can kind of already see how cute the face of the little bear is. So the front of the bear is, the front of the head is done. The next step would be to sew the ears.